It has currently been around 6 months that I've been on Authortube, and this is me talking about it.
You can't say you didn't see this coming. Finally got some inspiration right again.
So I have already filmed a video for this at like 3 months into Authortube and kind of outlining what I enjoyed, what I've not enjoyed, and I will probably insert that at some point or grab some clips from what I thought 3 months ago and what I'm thinking now. To jump right into it, Authortube has been overall kind of amazing. I really enjoy making videos for you, and if you enjoy videos that I create too, then you know, I'm glad that you're here and that you have stuck around for my journey. And I am definitely continuing this in 2023, so don't worry. I think what I've enjoyed most on Authortube is just the community aspect of it. I have met some great people that keep coming back to my videos and keep commenting on it, and in general I've connected with a lot of different people in the Authortube community, and I feel very supported, and it's a very supportive community, at least from what I've experienced so far, and I'm excited to keep being in this community and experiencing all the things. So the community aspect of Authortube has been really great. I've really enjoyed kind of getting to know everyone and connecting with people, so yay for that. Things that have been a struggle with YouTube in general is keeping up with my uploading schedule. And I know in theory I put this on myself, but trying to create 2 videos a week is a lot, especially next to a full-time job and me trying to write the words and all these things. But I have been managing so far, and I'm really impressed with myself and what I've been able to do. I've also really streamlined, I feel, my editing process, because that has definitely improved. I used to, at the beginning, spend like 12 hours editing a video, and now I can do it in less than that for sure. I feel like now I need like 4 hours maybe to edit my videos, and I know that my editing style is not extravagant or there isn't like a lot going on in my videos, but you know, it takes a while to get through it all, but here we are. I've also been amazed at how nice people can be, and in the recent months since I've actually started doing shorts for November, I've also gotten my first dislikes, which, I mean, I feel that's pretty good. So the way that my critique partner has kind of labeled this is as unlocking a new level of fame. Basically what we are trying to say is, if someone dislikes your video or dislikes what you do, then you've definitely reached a new level of fame for someone to actually go and dislike something that you do, so yay for that, I guess. I've also been tracking kind of how my YouTube channel has been growing over the last couple of months. Now it's been almost 6 months. Right now, as I'm filming this, it is the 27th of November, so it's not been exactly 6 months, but it's close enough. So just in the last 3 months, I feel like my channel has grown quite a bit versus if I look at subscriber count and also like impressions and watch hours and all of those things. I think it's been going pretty well. I have a tracker in my bullet journal. Let me grab that. Okay, I'm back with my bullet journal. So this is the subscribers that I've gained from May to October, and I've not even added November yet, but November is going to also be a good month because as of today, as I woke up this morning, I have 89 subscribers, and I know it's not about the numbers, but it is a good way to kind of measure how what you're doing and how you're growing, and I kind of like looking at the numbers, and I know it is not about the numbers. I'm not here like, oh my god, I want to reach like 1 million subscribers. Like, yeah, sure, maybe in my wildest dreams, but I am grateful for every single one that's here, and I enjoy seeing more people coming to the community that I'm trying to build, and just seeing that kind of going up is amazing. And I don't care if I reach like 5 more subscribers by the end of this year, or 10 or 20. Like, I'm gonna be happy with what I end up with at the end of this year, no matter how much the number has grown or not. I just kind of enjoy seeing it, so, you know, it's not about the numbers, but at the same time it is, because it makes me feel better if I see the numbers grow. Another tracker that I do is I track my views for each month, and then also the impressions, click-through rate, and watch hours. So that is this graph right here with all of them in there. So I have my views until October, because I haven't put November in because it's not the end of the month yet. And then I have my impressions, my click-through rate, and then also my watch hours. So for the impressions, this one has kind of shot off of my chart here because I didn't think I was gonna get this many impressions. So it's not really level with the increments I had originally put into this journal. So I had originally said that one dot was going to be 1K up, but in September I somehow reached like close to 40,000 impressions. I did not account for that. I kind of labeled it until 20K because I really didn't think I was going to get more impressions than that in one single month. But here we are. So, you know, I sometimes am amazed by how well everything goes and how well everything does, and that makes me feel a whole lot better. So I do track the numbers because it makes me feel good about myself and about the work that I'm doing on YouTube. So yeah. So besides the community aspect and the YouTube growth that I've seen, I have just been really enjoying kind of talking to people, even though it's through a lens. It does help with not feeling as lonely because I live alone, so it can be lonely at times, but going and talking to someone on the camera, even if you're not here in real life, I really appreciate you being there for me. As for the consistency of stuff and videos that I've produced, I am proud of some videos, less proud of other videos, but you know, I'm not gonna take them down because I feel like even the videos that I might not be extremely proud of are still part of my journey, and you know, you're allowed to see me struggle, and that's just life and it's realistic, and I like to keep that up. So yay. Two of the things I struggle with YouTube, and I'm gonna be completely transparent here, is whenever I do videos where I talk about how I do certain things and how I think you might be able to improve things, I sometimes feel like I'm an imposter because I'm like, but I'm not an expert. Why am I even sharing these tips and tricks? Because I don't even know how to write my own books. I try. I've not published anything, so who am I to say anything? But at the same time, I want to share like those little tips and tricks that I have found useful in my own writing, and you know, it might help someone, and if I can, then that's what I want to do. So, you know, that's what I'm gonna keep doing in the future. So the vlog style videos that I do, I want to keep doing them because I enjoy vlogging, but at the same time, sometimes it's difficult to kind of figure out what the main thread of my vlogs are because I just kind of pick up the camera whenever. There is not really a plan to my vlogs, and I feel like I should improve on that and make them more of a, this is what we're doing this week in this vlog, instead of just, oh yeah, let's see how this week goes, and me just saying, oh, I've done this and I've done that and now I'm gonna do this. Like, are those really the kind of videos that you guys like watching? I mean, some of you do, so thank you. I want to improve my vlogs for 2023. That is one of the things I really want to do because I feel like I could do better, basically. I've already forgotten what my past self has said for their Authortube kind of reflections, so I guess we'll just insert it here. And figure out what that was, and you guys can be the judge of what has happened in the last 3 months versus the first 3 months versus the last 3 months up until this point. Okay, so some of the things that I have learned while doing Authortube is definitely that like picking up the camera gets easier as you continue. So if you want to start an Authortube channel or a YouTube channel in general, like just pick up the camera and start. I ended up really enjoying vlogging. I pick up my camera a lot more now than I did in the beginning. It sometimes was a struggle for me to figure out what you guys even wanted me to record, but then I was like, I'm just gonna do it and I will figure it out as I go. And that's kind of how I've been doing all of this. I've just been figuring out as I go. And I think once I started, it became easier to just kind of keep going and do these things. One of the things I really enjoyed about Authortube was that everyone was like really loving on like my first few videos. It was kind of crazy. I got a lot of subscribers in the first month I was on Authortube. It has kind of quieted down a little bit. I will show you like the subscriber count at the time I'm editing this video so that we can see an accurate number. But in my first month I got like 37 subscribers, which was really nice. And then in June it kind of quieted down. I got to 44 subscribers at the end of June, which I mean, still pretty nice for being on YouTube for 2 months, but I was kind of hoping that that was gonna rise a little bit more. So one of the things I should learn is to not be focused on numbers and just kind of keep doing what I want to do and not care if my video doesn't do as well as my last video does. Because, you know, it's not about the numbers, it's not about the views, it's not about the subscribers. Because yes, of course I want to grow, but at the same time, I think me having this experience and me recording and documenting what I'm doing in the long run is going to be what I look back to most, instead of me looking back to, oh, I had this many subscribers. Like, I'm not going to care how many subscribers I had at this exact moment in like 5 years. So why would I care about it now? I should not care about it this much. So I'm trying to be better with that and not let that affect me as much. And I try to not look into analytics all the time, because when I first had my videos online, like a few of them, I would refresh my analytics app and I would check like every hour, and I would kind of be like this insane person. I would say I would be so obsessed with the numbers, and I don't know why, but that's what I did. So I have kind of been disciplining myself to not do that and to not check how my videos are doing that often. I do allow myself to check every once in a while, but I try not to check that like much and that often. So one of the things I also need to remind myself is that doing YouTube is taking a lot of my time, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I really enjoy doing YouTube videos and I enjoy editing them and I really enjoy doing them in general. It takes a lot of time. I think editing is something that's so time consuming, and it's not always fun to keep doing all of these, but I do enjoy doing it. You know, I am proud of myself for finishing every video that I do and getting them all up. So I enjoy the process and it gives me something to do on a regular basis. The only downside to this is that it takes away time that I could be spending on my writing stuff, but at the same time, I don't mind it because it's kind of like a nice variety of things that I'm doing, and it's also giving me a break from things that I'm like maybe pushing myself to do. And yeah, I am enjoying doing YouTube, basically. I feel like I have made some friends along the way. Not that we like talk all the time, but we have kind of the same people commenting every single time, and that's really nice. Some of these are people that I already knew before I started my YouTube channel, but some of these are also people that found me through my YouTube channel, and they've been so supportive and so nice, and we just kind of, you know, support each other now. I also think having Authortube and doing Authortube and putting out videos on a regular basis has kind of given me a routine of things that I need to do every week and things that I need to keep up with, and it's kind of given me something to do as I sometimes wait on things to happen for book coaching stuff, or, you know, in general, if I don't necessarily know where to take my story, I can work on that. And I really enjoy editing my YouTube videos. I think it's work, but at the same time I don't feel like it's draining me, if that makes sense. I kind of enjoy just doing it. I can spend hours doing that, but at the same time those hours don't feel like I've done like hard work. So I don't mind it. I really enjoy doing YouTube videos. I feel like I want to do more YouTube videos, but I also need to take my time into consideration and make sure that I don't overwork myself. But if you have any video ideas that you want me to do for you or want me to create for you guys, leave them in the comments below, because I will for sure be checking those to put them on my list of videos to create. I already have quite a list for things I want to create, so hopefully I can get to all of those for you guys and put out videos consistently, because that was my goal, and I think I'm still doing that. So I'm pretty proud of myself for everything I have accomplished so far, and for being on YouTube for so long already. I mean, I say so long, but a couple months is like, you know, if I look back, I'm like, oh, it's already been this many months. Like that's kind of weird to think about. And to think about like that I already have so many videos out there now is kind of, yeah, it's impressive, you know? So yeah, even though I don't have any books that are out there into the world, except for the one that's on Wattpad, I still really enjoy this community, and I know that I'm not always writing in my vlogs. I try to, and I do a lot of YouTube editing, and I try to talk about the book coaching and about the other book that I'm trying to work on, and I try to do all of those things, but at the same time I feel like I try to be real with you guys of how life is not always like super productive, you know? I also have moments where I don't feel like doing anything, and I also have moments where I just need to do adult life and I need to clean my apartment. It's life as someone who aspires to be a published author and is working towards that goal and working towards her dream, and that is kind of what I do, you know? I give you guys a slice of life, I guess, and I give you guys a day in the life, a week in the life, just my life in general, and I try to keep it sort of surrounded with author stuff, but at the same time also just life stuff, like my cleaning and doing things that just need to get done for adult life. So, you know, if you do enjoy like my videos that I create, let me know which parts of the vlogs do you enjoy most, so I can see if I can include more of that in the future. I am super up to any feedback that you guys might have, so, you know, leave them in the comments. Let me know what you like, and let me know what you want me to put out for you guys, because I do feel like I'm building like a very, very small community now, and I really like connecting with you all. So, you know, I'm really grateful for everyone who has followed me on this journey so far and continues to follow me hopefully in the future. So thank you to everyone who watches my videos and who was here with me on this journey, and I will, you know, keep posting videos and I will keep doing this because I really enjoy it, and I might do another recap of how Authortube has gone for me so far, but I've really enjoyed it, and I think I'll you know, I'll stick around and keep making videos. So yeah, like I said, if you have anything that you want me to do a video on, let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions, you know where to put them, and I will make sure to check them out so that I can create those videos for you guys. So I think the biggest takeaway from this is that I really do enjoy making YouTube videos and enjoy the community aspect of it. I have also tried streaming on Twitch, which I've stopped doing. I am kind of thinking of potentially doing some like writing sprints, but I just really don't know, so don't pin me down on it. I like the idea of doing writing sprints with people online, but at the same time it has not really gone well for me in the past sometimes, so we'll see if I actually do it. But I do enjoy the idea of it, so yeah. I think another struggle for me is kind of planning out my content and also trying to film all of it, trying to edit all of it. it can take a lot of time to do all of the content for YouTube and especially Authortube. Well, I mean, Authortube is just a part of YouTube, but you know what I mean. It can take a while to get everything done to be uploaded on time, and that has been kind of my struggle. I feel like my lack of actually planning is really been affecting that, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna try and do better because I've already been trying to figure out my 2023 schedule of all of the videos coming up and when I'm gonna film them. That's what I still need to figure out, and when I'm gonna edit them I also need to figure out. But I've kind of come up with enough ideas that I can continue filming for the upcoming year, although some of them probably won't be published until much later. I have them as like ideas that I could be filming. I just need to figure out kind of the start of the year and what I want to share in those months, but we'll figure it out, you know? I think as long as I have a plan, it's gonna be a lot better, and batch filming has been my friend, and batch editing has also been my friend, because if I can just get through the rough edit of certain videos all in one weekend, then all I need to do is kind of finish them up on the weeks that I want to publish them. But we've all seen me struggle getting the videos out and doing it on the day it's supposed to go live. So, you know, I've been doing great. Even though I have struggled with doing all these things for Authortube, I have really enjoyed being here, and I enjoy being here still currently, and I'm gonna keep doing it because I like it and I want to keep being your friend, and I hope that you guys want to keep being my friends and stick around for my future videos and whatever is upcoming in my journey and all of those things. So yeah, to give you a sneak peek of what my 2023 is gonna look like, do I want to do them? So with that, I hope you have enjoyed listening to me ramble about what I've enjoyed on Authortube, what I've not enjoyed on Authortube, or maybe more so the process of being on Authortube and the struggles that I've faced doing all of this, and also hope that you enjoy having me around, and if so, then I hope you stick around and, you know, maybe subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos. One of the next videos is going to be my reflection on 2022 and all the things that have happened this year, and I hope you will be there to check out that video because there's probably gonna be a lot to talk about. My battery's dying. I swear to God, it sometimes looks as if something is moving in like the corner of my eye and I can't figure out what it is. Like, I'm creeped out. Like, it looks as if there's a shadow crossing by my front door, and I do not appreciate that. I don't know what's happening. I've lost my train of thought.